Hi guys, Lance here, best day of MTB, and today's video is going to be a bit of a challenge for me, because basically I've got to convince you that I'm not completely mad. Now I know a lot of you guys think I'm mad already, but this is probably not going to help. Found these things on Alibaba, basically flat pedals, right, that you can clip in to your clip-in pedals. Okay, stop typing. I can see you typing already. Lance, get flats. We've said it before, get flats. But to be honest, I've been on clips so long. In fact, when I was 3, my first tricycle came with SPDs, and I think I've pretty much ridden them ever since. Not entirely true. I did do downhill for a few years on flats, and basically just had bleeding shins for several years. I even, at one stage, don't laugh, had these little things. These were flat pedals on one side, clipped on the other. I guess you're asking, why, Lance? Why would you want to do that? Well, these things, actually, I did use these the other day. I was, my ute was getting serviced. I had to go up to work, put my e-bike on the back of the car, clipped them in, went on my work shoes, and just rode up to work. So that was kind of cool. But what I'm hoping to try with these things is to try out some wooden skiddies, because if you clipped in on wooden skiddies and you have to jump down, it's a nasty accident. So I'm going to see if these work. So we're going to take these out into the forest and give them a little try. Now, I know you guys think I'm crazy, probably putting a muffler on my KTM. Yeah, that's in the crazy department, but I'm going to show you a video on my phone now, and let you decide whether I'm crazy or some sort of out-of-the-box thinking genius. That's right, it's a manual machine. Made this in late 2015 on a wind trainer. Now I've done a little bit of research online, and the earliest manual machine I can find is in 2017, and that wasn't made on a wind trainer. So did I actually invent the manual machine? Got reasonably good at it, although because I again use clipped-in pedals, never was really brave enough to try it out in the real world. Now, I do have a few apologies to make. We're about to head off to Rotorua to try out the flats on some skinny logs, and I had the GoPro in narrow field of view rather than wide, and so you've got some scary close-ups of my face and some funky looking POV. But a few crashes in there, definitely worth a good watch. And another thing is we've got 4 young lads who I met, and they were desperate to be in the video, so I promised I would put them in the video, so they're right at the end. So if you don't watch right to the end, you will basically break 4 young lads' hearts, and who's going to do that? So anyway, let's head off to Rotorua right now. Alright, just like magic, I've appeared here in Rotorua, and yes, I've got the little clip-in flat pedals, and we're going to go and find some flat logs to ride on. In fact, I did find the first one I was going to show you, and it was covered in ice, and I didn't fancy it, so I might see if we can let that thaw out and try it later in the afternoon. It's one of those days where if you're in the sun, it's quite pleasant. In the shade, it's icy and cold. I think I feel the cold a lot more than normal, because being only 2% body fat. But anyway, let's show you how these things clip in. Okay, so literally we can just put that in there, clip it on. Does fall to the bottom, which is a bit annoying, so you have to keep turning the thing over when you ride. They're quite hard to actually get off, so invariably, as I say, you have to roll it a little bit, can be a bit of a pain, but to get it off you almost need to do that. Alright, we're at log number 1. Well, it was meant to be log number 3, but somehow I've got out of order, and I'm doing the hardest one first. That makes sense, right? Now, you know how you remember things in your head as being not that difficult, and when you actually get to them, you remember why you didn't do them the 5 other times previously. And so I've got the flat pedals, but anyway, let me show you what I'm on about, but this thing is starting to make me nervous. Okay, so you've got to roll up this kind of janky bit here, not too bad. The tricky bit is getting up onto this log. It's reasonably high off the ground, but I think you can jump down. There's a bit of gnarly looking wood there. I might see if I can't move that. And then you just roll all the way down and drop off the end. I think once you're on, it'll be okay. But yeah, lots of not great places to land if you mess it up. I'm really not sure about this one, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go through my normal thought processes, have another look at it. If you're watching this, it means that I probably gave it a go. If you're not watching it, well, you're not watching it. So anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, I might just see if I can move this branch here at the start. Yeah, I think I can probably move that and make it a bit safer. Okay, first attempt, well, didn't actually do it. To be honest, this was making me nervous. You had to get a little bit of speed, I guess, to pop up onto the log and then balance and then make your way along. Okay, I have to apologise. This is terrible POV, but again, the GoPro was on the wrong setting. Okay, what do you reckon? We got up there and at least I could prove that you can jump down. Flat pedals meant I could jump down, so yeah, anyway. Whew. Why is it hard that bit? Okay, I'm not sure we can say we actually jumped down from that one. It actually fell off. The back wheel actually skates off the tree. Now, although the tree looks pretty wide, of course it's rounded on the top, so the actual bit to ride on is pretty narrow. You can see the back wheel just lets go and slides down, and so I wasn't expecting that. I lost the pedal. Yeah. What can I say? It's easier and harder than it looks. All right, attempt number 3. Now, my mum watches these videos and she really doesn't like it when I swear. Oh shit, wait, shit. Fuck. Shit, this is not going to be a good idea, is it? The funny thing is, though, is when you think you're about to come to mischief, it just sort of slips out, really, doesn't it? Now, I do actually enjoy the challenge of some of these things. We made a video a couple of years ago in Whistler. I think the river runs through. Check that video out. Lots of wooden features in that, and that was really cool that day. It's a drop at the end. Yep. Alrighty. Alright, so what have we learned? Other than I'm getting way too old for this sort of stupid stuff. But if you are doing a skinny, my sort of golden rule is that I don't, if I'm not sure I can clear them, I never do anything higher than I can't jump down to the ground. And I say, preferably again, if you've got flat pedals. If I had clip pedals, I'd be seriously injured by now, but having flats meant I could jump down. So the question is, do you guys want one more camera angle to show the full length of the pole? Do I have to do it twice? All right, doing this for one more camera angle. I'm sure Danny McGaskill doesn't have this issue. When he does it clean, he's got enough camera angles. Shit. Oh. Bit of a drop at the end. Ooh. Bit of a drop at the end. Ooh. This is where I check to see the camera was actually turned on, and then you cry when you find out it's not. You want more camera angles? Well, you know what you can do, eh? I'm not doing that again. I don't think I'll ever do that again. That was pretty sketchy. The good thing is, though, I got more confident jumping down, and I felt that if I had to jump off, I could. As I say, golden rule, you're always better to jump off than to fall off and smack your face into the log. Anyway, that's my golden rule. Alright, if I haven't already said, that log is on Boxer Birds, and I've left the flat pedals clipped in because I'm interested to see if I knock them off on the way down. I might regret that because I might never find them again, but anyway, all in the name of science. Okay, and this is the log that I should have started with, really. Although, now I look at it, it's not without its pitfalls. I am hoping that this green stuff all over this log is some sort of special carpet material they've put on to give the log extra grip. Let's hope so, anyway. Okay, good thing about this one is I can come into it a lot slower. I don't have to pop up on it. The downside is it's uphill in the middle here. Holy crap. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was scary. The downside is it's uphill in the middle here. Holy crap. Whoa. Okay, we made it. It was a little bit sketchy when I was pedaling and I thought it was going to come off it, but we got there. I don't think I need to do it a second time, to be honest. Once is enough. Okay, so I don't know what you think, but I think these are actually a success. I would have definitely had a nasty accident if I hadn't have used these things, so pretty cool. One thing I would point out, though, is that I've got a really sore calf where these things dug into the back of my calf. Now, I haven't had one of those injuries for many years. You just don't get those on clipped-in pedals. You certainly get them on flats. So, not changing to flats, just not going to do it. I'm going to stay with my clip-in pedals. But anyway, you never know. I might take these along for the odd ride. They could serve a purpose. And now, I did say you have to stay to the very end of this video because there's 4 young lads in there who were really keen to be on the video. So if you don't watch to the end, you're basically a heartless bastard, right? Also, if you haven't subscribed, you're also a heartless bastard. So just press the button. Don't be such a cheapskate. Well, it doesn't even cost you anything. So do that. And anyway, look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, I'm at the top of Corridor and I've met some young shredders. And believe it or not, they're like mini Dad's Army. They're all arguing about who's going to go first and who's following me. They've obviously got the curse because nobody wants me to go behind them. But anyway, who have we got here, guys?
I'm Oliver. My name's Luke. My name's Rico. My name's Matt.
All right, so we'll follow you guys down Corridor and I'll try not to run you over.
Yeah. No, I'll go last. I'm going last.
All right, who am I following?
You're following Matt.
Matt?
He's the best here.
All right, am I following you then?
Yeah.
All right then, let's go guys.
Let's go.
Once again, I apologise for the footage, and guys, I apologise for having the GoPro on the wrong setting. But these guys really made my day. They were super excited to meet me, which I think is just hysterical, because I'm a 50-year-old bloke who rides an e-bike. But they were super excited about mountain biking, and super excited to meet me. We took lots of photos at the end and things like that. So, hey guys, I really appreciated riding with you guys, and you may not realise it, but I think you made my day more than I made yours. That was cool, man. Yeah. Very good.
First run ever doing it. That's the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah? Go on then, give us a fist bump, man. Well done. All right.
Wow, you're quite quick.
Oh, you were quick, I had to keep up with you. Well done, man.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Catch you next time.
Yeah, thank you. Big fan.